Hi, I'm Karen Darke. I am a hand cyclist from Scotland, and I had a long time of hand cycling, like 32 years since I was paralysed. It's my passion. I love to ride my bike. It makes me happy. And I'm here in Marrakesh because we've been having a cycle adventure. The journey of my life from becoming paralysed to using a handbike. Thinking about it. So when I was first paralysed, I was in a hospital for 6 months, and I'm paralysed from here, but I also broke my neck. So I had metal bolts drilled into my skull and a metal ring around my head, and I was laid in a hospital bed looking at a ceiling that was just very boring and white for months and months and months. And my friend came and she stuck pictures on the ceiling of mountains, and it was actually a picture of the Himalayas. And it made me really sad because all I could do was look at these mountains and think, I can't go there anymore. And it was like really hard to look at the picture. And then, but I think it planted a seed in me, because at some point, maybe I started thinking, how could I go there instead of I can't go there? And I realized that I don't like going to places where you're just sitting in a vehicle, where you have a barrier between you and the place or you and the people. I don't like it. So if you're in a car and you just have like a smoked glass window and you can't feel the place or touch the place or see the people. And I started to dream of how it would be really amazing to cycle again. So I used to cycle tour on a mountain bike, and I didn't even know if such a thing existed. But I started researching if there was a hand cycle. Now it's a really big thing. There are hand cycles all over the world, and it's a really popular sport. But I was paralysed in 1993, I think, and it didn't really exist. So I found somebody in Australia who said they would make me a tandem hand cycle, because I thought I'd be slower than all my friends, so I need to have us tied together so we can move at the same speed. So I was on the front of the hand cycle pedaling with my arms, and anybody could go on the back and pedal with their legs. And then I dreamt of taking a journey to these mountains that I'd been looking at for all these months, and it was to the Himalayas. It's kind of crazy, like looking back. I didn't have any money, and I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I had a few friends and they were really keen. So we made this project to cycle from Kazakhstan to Kyrgyzstan and into China. And the border between what was Russia and China only opened that year. So nobody had really been there. It was completely wild. And then to go from China into Pakistan over the Himalayas. So we started training and we started raising money for a charity. And it didn't cost very much, just the flight ticket, because we lived in tents and we just ate local, simple food, and carried my wheelchair on the back of the tandem on the luggage rack, piled up on the back. And I guess it was just this huge adventure to go into the middle of nowhere with nothing wheelchair friendly. But I loved being in the mountains and with my friends and in this wild place, and it just felt like adventure and nature and wilderness was all possible. So that was what changed my life. I remember really strongly the moment of arriving at the top of a big pass called the Kunjarab Pass. It's just where you drop from China into Pakistan, and it's at around 5,000 meters. I can't remember the exact altitude, but then you have all of the Himalayan mountains, like 8,000 meter peaks around you, and the road just goes down into Pakistan, down this valley. And I remember just feeling the wind in my hair and riding down these bends through the mountains, just in love with my bike and with adventure and really happy again. So since then I couldn't stop.